know, cause I'm getting ready. I'm about that. I'm about that. I'm about that. That money life, money life, money life, money life, money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. The emote's too short. Money, 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 money. Money. Ooh, 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 ooh. Doubles. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. Do I got all my socials? All my socials. All of my socials. All right, then let's get it started. Let's get this party started right. Okay, let's go. Let's start it quickly. Yo, 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 what's up? What's up? It's Coach Nick Money in the house, in La Casa, baby, with the one and only, the indelible one, DBL Nicks in the house, a.k.a. the Rainmaker, baby. And it's another powerful episode of Power Play. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get a share party going on. Let's get a share party. Let's get the first 100, 200 folks in the house, and we'll start going over some stonks and things of that nature. Yes, sir. Let's go ahead and do that. Let me tell you what the premise of Power Play is. If you're new to the show, let me tell you. So basically what we do is we get ourselves ready for Power Hour, which happens between 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time by reviewing the top gainers, the market movers, by sharing our custom-made scanners from our private Discord community with you, our peoples, the indelible tribe. And it's right over here on the left side of the screen, and you can see all the stonks that are the top movers. So what we're going to do is we're going to review these stonks and whatever other stocks show up on the scanner, do some technical analysis, check out the float, check out the volume, check out what the news is, because yes, a real scanner actually gives you information about the stock, not just a little title. Yeah, come on, a little title? For real? For real? Come on now. You can't just have a little title. You got to be able to click a link and be able to get the news 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, also provided in the Discord. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So anyway, bottom line is we start reviewing stocks that potentially might have some gasoline to run during Power Hour. That's the power portion of Power Play. That's the power portion of Power Play. And then, of course, what we do is we get some victory royales for the community, a.k.a. some wins, a.k.a. some W's, a.k.a. dubs for the community, short for W's, by playing some Fortnite. That's what we do. So that's the premise behind Power Play. Mike's in the house. He says, yo, Coach, can you check if trades are given far before market saturation? I had a membership with a guru before, and his updates are slow and little wasted my money. Let me read that again. Yo, Coach, can I check if trades are given far before? Well, we have our early watch list that's given out the night before, right? At 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time during after hours for the next day. So there's always an early watch list beforehand for the next day. And of course, there's almost always 1, 2, 3, or 4 stocks that end up running parabolic the next day. So for example, ACXP, which is a current runner right now, was actually listed as an early watch list yesterday for today. That's just one example. I mean, I'm not looking at all of it, but that's just one example. So there's the early watch list, and of course the scanners are real time. So you see at several times per minute the scanners are running, and we also have the stock ticker tape, which basically looks for unusual movement. So we're constantly chasing momentum to verify that the stocks are moving, Mike, right? Unlike other people who basically tell you to wait for a stock to come down to a certain price and wait, or the news came out and it looks good, blah, blah, blah. We actually spent a lot of money on our tools in the Discord, right, where we basically created customized scanners that give you not only the news and all that other business, but also obviously give you the actual real-time alerts. You're looking at the market mover right here. I'll show you the stock ticker tape. The stock ticker tape right over here actually looks for stocks that are going to break out, that potentially have the potential to break out, and they're hyperlinks as well, which also give you the news. See what I'm saying? So that's how we're set up. That's just part of it. There's a bunch of other stuff as well. We also share our thoughts on stocks that we're interested in, things of that nature. So hopefully that's helpful for you. Mike said, thank you, Coach. We'll definitely have a membership with you guys. Excellent, bro. Sounds terrific. And when you come in, let us know that you saw us on the stream and set up a one-on-one session with me so that I can go over how to use the Discord as well as to help you out with any issues that you might be having. Okay, so just let me know when you come in. We have a way for setting up appointments with me, so you could set them up. Make sure that you're setting it up through our system, because there are imposters trying to be the coach, but there's only one coach, baby. You know what I'm talking about, Mike? You know what I'm saying, my brother? I have trust in you guys. Amen, bro. Appreciate that, brother. And once you come in, we're going to increase that trust because we're going to put our efforts into it to show you what we do. Okay, brother? Sounds perfect. Sounds perfect, mundo. Let's keep going. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button at Coach Nick Money. At Coach Nick Money. And you're going to also want to follow us on x.com, aka Twitter, at Coach Nick Money. At Coach Nick Money on x.com. We put out 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, financial news. We also do Monday through Friday, pre-market, regular hours, and after hours, everything and anything having to do with small cap and micro cap stocks, whether it's technical analysis, filings, new, press releases, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. All the important stuff pertaining to parabolic, micro cap and small cap runners. That content is in x.com at Coach Nick Money. We're also on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, Twitch at Coach Nick Money. And we're also on TikTok at DBL Nicks. DBLNICKS. And the screen name is Coach Nick Money. And of course, we have a 4-day trial, so you could check out the Discord with your own eyes, right? The link's in the description and in the pinned comment. So you give it a spin. You get your one-on-one session with us so that we can help you out. And you ask a bunch of questions, and I don't rush you off, man. I answer your questions because you know what? I want to try to have a situation for our community that was not available when I started out, right? You have a lot of fugazis, right? So it don't cost nothing to be nice. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about, doubles? Don't cost nothing. Just be nice. Just be nice. Like D-Nice. Yo, what's your name? Denise? No, it's D-Nice. Come on, if you know the reference, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat, I tell you. Go ahead. Go ahead, peoples. Go ahead. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at a couple of stocks. Let's try to get to the first 100. Let's get a share party going on. We're going to take a look at ATPC, which started running this morning. ATPC. It is a low floater. A micro float under 1 million shares, 980,000 shares. ATPC, 980K shares. Low floater up 88%. Needs to break the volume weighted average. Needs to break VWAP. VWAP, let's get the graffiti pencil activated. Let's get it activated, doubles. Activation right over here. The volume weighted average is at $4.13. You can see that the 90 MA is below that figure. You can see that the 90 MA is pointing downward. RSI is pointing downward. Volume is dipping, obviously, because we are in that low time period where it's just before power hour. We still have about an hour and 21 minutes left before power hour comes in. So volume's low, but the price action has dipped below the VWAP. Bobo Beeps is in the house. Lima Charlie. Roger that, baby. What's going on, Bobo? And welcome to the Discord as well, Bobo. So if you need any help whatsoever, go into ModMail and set up an appointment and we will chat with you, my friend. Whatever you need, you let us know. We got you, baby. What's going on? All right, let's get that share party happening. Let's get it done. All right, so what are we talking about with ATPC? ATPC is trading higher because the company announced a strategic collaboration with a Dubai-based investment company, Citadel Investments, to explore opportunities in oil, gas, petroleum products, and petrochemical trading across international markets. All the buzzwords, right, Double? All the buzzwords. But it ran pretty strong, as you can see over here, and then kind of faded away pretty significantly and now is below volume weighted average. So despite the news, you got to follow the volume. The volume right now is low. RSI is dipping. Let's get that graffiti pencil setup for the RSI, you could see that the RSI is trending downward towards oversold. We want to see a break of this trend downward. It just broke the center line area, but it's pretty close. So if volume comes in and it starts to move upward towards overbought, that would be a bullish signal. But we need to see this 9 EMA curl upward as well. So we're not seeing those signals. So this is pretty bearish. And in addition to that, even if it does start curling, the volume weighted average will act as a significant resistance point at $4.13. So it's going to need a lot of now volume to make it move. If we were looking at the custom scanners from the Discord community, you could see that it had a lot of volume today, 55 million shares. But the issue is that most of those shares happened earlier in the day, right over here. Right now, there's absolutely very little amount of volume happening. Now, again, it is a lull before power hour, so hopefully volume will come back in, but the chart itself is not looking schmexy at this point. It is up 86%. The market's been a little shangata, you know, today, a little shangata. You know what I mean? A little come see, come saw. But, you know, that could change. I mean, anything can happen. And it doesn't take a million stocks to make a lot of money. You know what I mean? But you know what I found, Doubles? What I found is that a lot of times when you try to push it and you start taking trades that you really shouldn't be taking because you're getting bored, that's when you start losing some money. See, look at that. Look at that. Look at how ATPC just broke down. You see what I'm saying? So if you were just relying on the news without looking at the chart and without looking at what's going on with the float volume and so on and so forth, and not using indicators like the RSI, you might jump into a stock like this and all of a sudden it pulls back down. Now, that's not to say that the stock can't turn around, although this is not a great sign, right? But it doesn't mean that it can't turn around. But if you bought it at 380 and it just plummeted to 350, 360, you know what I'm saying? You're already behind the eight ball. You're already behind the eight ball. And if you're using any kind of a stop loss, you probably already got snuffed out of the trade. So this is why you got to use indicators, in my opinion, right? You got to use indicators. You have to find the tools that work best for you. I'm showing you some of the tools that I use, okay? I'm keeping it light because there's more stuff that I do in addition to this, but if I go too in-depth, it becomes a lot of noise, especially if you're new to trading, you know what I mean? So I try to keep it light and succinct, even though there's more to it than that. But here's the thing, you know, a lot of people try to tell you, oh, trading is easy, it's simple. No, it's not easy, it's not simple. It's involved. There's things that you need to know and you need to do correctly in order to execute the trades properly. Now, that being said, you don't need to be, and I say this all the time, you don't need to be a rocket scientist. You don't need to be a neuroscientist. Okay, a neuroscientist? A neurosurgeon. You don't need to be a neurosurgeon. Manager. I gotta get coffee, guys. I'm sorry. Please hold. Put the tune on. Come on, guys. Come on, work with me. I gotta have coffee. That's it. That's all I'm getting. That's all I'm getting. Come on, Doubles. I'm trying to have some coffee over here. All right. Ay. All right. Anywho, I had my coffee. Now I'm happy. I'm a happy camper. So that's the story with this particular stock. We'll keep an eye on it. It is the leading gainer. The stocks are not popping off that well today. Listen, you know, there's strife and turmoil in the world. Oh, migration. You know, you got all these people talking all kind of caca. Oh my God, the world is collapsing. Blah 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 blah. Look, stay focused. Sniper mode activated. There are opportunities. Doubles. You know what I mean? There are. And check this out. Not trading is also an opportunity to not lose money, right? If things don't look right, they don't feel right, what you doing, man? Why are you trading? Wait for the right setup. We're looking at Longeveroni. I can't even pronounce this. Longeveroni. Longeverona. Whatever. All right, it's up 66%. Okay. The company announced a private placement of up to $30 million. So they raised $30 million. That's basically what it boils down to. And as a result, the stock ran parabolic a little bit Okay, but let's take a look at the numbers here because the numbers are important. So LGVN is a 19 million float stock, which is not horrendous considering the stock's under $1. What's really telling is that it had 230 million shares of volumes. That's a lot of volume. Even though the float is a little bit on the higher side, it just had a massive amount of volume on the snooze. And currently it's up 68%. It was obviously up a lot sooner than that. I think that there's like some kind of an interview or speech happening from the presidential office at 2 o'clock. So a lot of times when that happens, the market tends to pull back until they hear what's being said. So that might have an impact on the volume in the overall market, which can affect the strength and frequency of potential runs, right? So that's, in fact, I know for a fact that there's a 2 o'clock meeting Eastern Standard Time happening, right? So that might be having an impact and maybe part of the reason why you're having a stronger than usual pullback today, even though it is still an hour and 14 minutes before power hour, and we generally expect pullbacks to happen. So now let's look at this particular stock, LGVN. All right, it got a 30 million placement. That's fantastic. It shot the price up. The price action on the RSI ends up getting into the overbought area. The volume candles look nice and juicy. And then later in the day, as people start leaving the market, the volume candles drop. And we see, as I get the graffiti pencil activated, that the RSI itself starts to do a dipperoo, right? So it's going downtown. And it's still going downtown towards oversold, right? The price action also falls over a cliff after forming a head and shoulders pattern. Look, man. Look. Right over here is the head, right? And right over here is the shoulder. Right there is the shoulder right there, bro. Come on, use your imagination. It's got some chevrons on it, you know? Chevron right there. And then you had the flusheroo over here. But the flush was pretty strong and it went below the volume weighted average. So if we get our graffiti pencil activated, the 94-cent mark is where the volume weighted average is. And you can see that the 9 EMA, which is a shorter wavelength moving average than the volume weighted average, dips below it. And you could see that the 9 EMA is actually pointing downward, which suggests that the price action could potentially keep moving downward as well until and if it finds some kind of support. So this too is looking kind of anemic at the moment. We have to see it start stabilizing. I want to see that 9 EMA start to curl upward. I want to see the RSI start to pull upward, and I want to see the volume candles start to show some volume. But again, why is the show called Power Play? Why? Because we're getting ready for power hour. That's when volume comes in. Let's get a share party. Let's get to the first 200. We got the first 100. Let's get the first 200, 300, 400. Let's go, baby. Let's go into the trap. Let's do it. We got this. I know we do. So what we need to see happen with LGVN needs volume. It needs volume to break the VWAP, Let's take a look at another stock that's floating around. This one here is moving on very light volume. It's PLYX. It's a heavy float, and it's moving on light volume, up 69%. PLYX up 69%, moving on light volume. No apparent news. Okay, so my issues with that are a couple. Number one, it's nice that it's moving up. It's nice, right, Doubles? It's nice. No, it's nice, but it's a little extended. Actually, it's a lot extended. RSI is very extended. It's a heavier floated stock. So what oftentimes happens when you see something like this is you ultimately end up seeing one sudden massive move downward, and you don't want to get caught into that type of a situation. But it is moving back, is moving upward. It needs to hold a level, I would say, pull back and hold a level. And it would do best with some volume. The company's called Parabolics. Man, why are these things so hard, bro? It's a therapeutic company. It's a biotech company. Let's just go with that. All right. Yeah. It's a biotech company. You know what I'm talking about, Doubles? It's a biotech. All right. But I don't see any news on it. It's a heavier floated stock moving on light volume. Not my wheelhouse until it proves its love to me, but it is moving up to $6.14, up 74%. So we'll come back to the sucker if it starts to move, cook, and groove. DXST. All right. So This is Decent Holding Inc. Finally, a company name I can manage. It's decent. It's decent, I tell you. Even the name is decent. I'm just saying. All right, so what's going on? The company announced that its subsidiary, SunCare Health Technology, entered into a strategic cooperation agreement with a regional senior care operator in China. China. I'm wondering if this is a China stock. Probably a China stock. They tend to move on very light volume. This is a sub-dollar stock, so in and of itself, it's going to be pretty volatile. So let's go to the custom scanners that we're sharing from the private Discord community, and we can see that it is a 22 million float stock. Now, most of you that have been watching the show for a while know that if the stock has a heavier float like this has, that I'm not a big fan of it, but I'm a little bit more lenient when the price is less money, like this is under $1. So the float size is less important to me as long as there's a decent amount of volume, and we can see that this stock does have a substantial amount of volume. 365,000 shares have, 365 million shares have exchanged hands. So there's a sizable ratio of volume to float. Very, very nice rotation of volume in relation to the float. Okay, so it's currently up 56%. The price action has broken below the VWAP, however, and the RSI, you can see the relative strength index is dipping. So if you're not familiar with how these indicators work, look, it's important to understand how indicators work. Last time we spoke about the relationship between the 9 EMA and the VWAP and how I use that. Now I want to discuss the RSI, the relative strength index, and how I use it and why I use it. Because I sometimes I just assume that everybody understands the importance of these indicators, but there's people that have different levels of experience with trading. I would venture to guess that there's probably a lot of new people, that have never traded before, and by speaking certain terminology, it's like speaking Martian, because they have no idea what you're talking about. They've never been exposed to this stuff. So part of becoming good at trading is being able to learn the lingo. In other words, learn the language of trading. Trading has its own language, its own terminology. So what is the RSI, which is down here? This is the RSI, the relative strength index. And what is the purpose of the relative strength index? First of all, let's begin by explaining how it's set up. This is called a lagging indicator. There are leading indicators, real-time leading indicators, and lagging indicators. So a real-time leading indicator would be something like time in sales, which tracks when a particular stock has sold and how many shares have sold at that time. That's real time, right? And that's important for certain components of how you trade if you use the time and sales feature, which I do, okay? But there's also lagging indicators that are important, like the moving averages that we talk about on the chart up here, as well as the relative strength index. So what it does is it gathers information. The RSI gathers information about what's already has happened, right? Now let's get a share party going on, because it's one of those truth sessions right now. Let's get to 300. We're over 200 right now. Let's get that party started, right? Explanation of the RSI now. Explanation of the RSI now. Let's get that shared out to the folks. Let's get it. Let's get it done. All right. So the RSI stands for Relative Strength Index. It takes data that has already happened and it continuously starts updating. And what happens is this line in the RSI either moves in an upward direction or a downward direction, or in some instances it consolidates across this way. All right. So that's the indicator itself. This level over here, this level at the 70 mark, is the overbought area, and this level down here at the 30 is the oversold area. So basically how it works, and then there's the center line, right, which is neutral. Okay, so the way it works is as the price action starts to move upward, it is said that the stock is starting to become overbought, which means that sellers are selling into the buyers. Buyers are buying into the sellers. In other words, the buyers are paying what sellers want, and the buyers are driving the price action upward, and they're pushing it upward towards overbought. Eventually, as it hits the 70 mark and higher than that, the price action becomes overbought, which can act as a signal to indicate that a reversal is potentially coming into place. Now, the thing is, one thing that needs to be understood is when you're dealing with indicators in and of themselves, the indicators are not written in stone. Okay, they're giving you an idea of what is potentially going to happen. They're helping you predict what is going to happen. They're helping you deductively reason as to what is going to happen, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to happen, right? So for example, right now the RSI is dipping downward and moving towards the oversold area, which would indicate that sellers are selling into the buyers and they're driving the price down because they're unloading their shares of stock, right? But that doesn't mean that this is going to necessarily continue indefinitely, right? It's just that this is what's going on. So what I like to do is I like to use more than one indicator and look at the different indicators and say to myself, okay, what are the different indicators showing me? Is there a clear signal? Right now, what we're seeing with the RSI, for example, is we're seeing that the relative strength index is generally moving in a downward trend, which would be suggesting that sellers are in control and they're selling their interest to the buyers and driving the price of the stock downward, right? That's what the RSI says by itself. And then when we look at other information like the candles right here, look at these candles. Well, what do we see? Let's get the graffiti pencil out. We see that this looks like a double top. A double top is a bear pattern. Okay, so what does exactly mean, right? Because we're using terminology, but if it doesn't really have an explanation, it doesn't mean anything. So what does it mean to have a double top? Well, what it means is the price action pushed up pretty aggressively until it reached roughly around where the volume weighted average is, and then it kept pushing further up, and it tried to break through a resistance area at roughly around 48 cents. It couldn't do it, and it came tumbling back down all the way to just below the volume weighted average, and then it tried pushing up again, and again it failed, and now the price action is dipping downward. In other words, the buyers were interested up until around 48 cents, and then they lost interest and started selling out their price. The owners, the sellers, started selling off, and that's what you see here with the RSI. The sellers took control. They started selling off. You see the same thing with the candle action over here. This suggests that a potential flush is in place because you have a double top where in two separate situations, the price action failed to break that resistance area at the 48 cent mark. Right? Now, let's look at it from another perspective. Let's look at it from other indicators, right? Let's take a look at this. Let me stretch this out a little bit so you can see it. So we also have the 9 EMA and the volume weighted average. This is the 9 EMA right here, and the volume weighted average is right underneath. Let's put a graffiti pencil line on the volume weighted average so we can figure out exactly what it says. Let's get a share party. Let's get the 300. Let's get the 300 doubles. What do you think? 300. We're talking about the volume weighted average and the 9 EMA now. Doubles. Education on the VWAP and the 9 EMA. Let the folks know on the social media we're talking about it. Let's get that share party. Let's get that share party. We're discussing the 9 EMA and the volume weighted average right now. Okay, so as we've said in previous shows, the 9 EMA is a much shorter wavelength moving average than the volume weighted average, which makes it much more reactive. So if it's moving up and above the volume weighted average, that's a bullish signal, which is what it was doing up until now, right? If it starts to pull downward and it looks like it's going to cross underneath the volume weighted average, that is a reversal bearish signal. Also confirms with what's going on right now with the relative strength index. It's moving towards oversold. So I'm getting a multitude of confirmations that this particular stock, DXST, is in a pull down type of a situation. Plus, I also know that right now it's 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and there's still a good solid hour before power hour, so there's a lack of volume. So I know that that's going to also be an issue, that there's not a lot of volume, and I could see that the volume candles are diminishing. So let's review. We see a signal from the relative strength index telling us that there's a sell-off happening. Okay, we see that volume is dipping and that the volume candles are turning red, which suggests that most of the transactions that are happening are selling downward pressure of the stock. We see that candles are showing a double top, which is a bearish signal, and we see that the 9 EMA is nosediving and cutting below the volume weighted average over here at around 42 cents, and we see that the candles themselves are even lower than the 9 EMA. So all of this is suggesting to me that the price action is probably going to continue to move downward for the time being, and we don't know where the bottom is, right? And there's still a lot of room on this RSI for this chart to push downward. So right now, the stock is moving downward. Okay, it's up 56%. But DXST, what have you done for me lately? I mean, you were up, you were up much more earlier, much more. Okay, so get your act together, and yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. If you have questions about this stuff, put it in the chat, and let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I say we should talk about it. Why not? Why not? I said, let's talk about it. I said, let's talk about it. MRNO. Let's take a look at the stock. MRNO. This stock moved quite a bit earlier in the morning. Right now, it is up 42%, and it is doing almost identical type of behavior as DXST, right? So here's the deal again, right? The stock is moving up. The company announced an agreement with a group of holders of notes representing more than 81% of the aggregate principal amount of notes outstanding. So they basically cut a deal with people that are holding debt against the company, and that drew the price action upward. But now look at what happened. It hits a peak of about $1.29, and then it starts to sell off pretty aggressively. So let's start the same way we did with DXST. Let's get the graffiti pencil activated. And you could see that the relative strength index is also pushing downward towards the oversold area. This is a bearish signal. We could see over here that the volume candles are diminishing in size, and they went from being green to being primarily red. Also a bearish signal, suggesting that there's lack of volume and that the sellers are selling down into the prices that the buyers are asking for. So the price action is moving downward. Look at the 9 EMA, shorter wavelength than the volume weighted average. It too is pushing downward. This is very similar to what we saw with DXST, and it might even be a little bit more exaggerated. So you've got a general downtrend going on with this price action, which is pretty significant. The price action needs to reverse in order to become bullish. You could see that the price action is not only moving down with the 9 EMA, but the price action is actually below the 9 EMA. So the selling is quite aggressive and pulling downward. And what ultimately you have is you have a volume weighted average at about $1.04. Right? So if, in fact, this price action does eventually stop dropping and it does start to turn, it's going to have some significant resistance at $1.04. So, yeah, MRNO had some pretty strong news. If we go to the Discord custom servers that we're sharing with you, it has a low float of 1 million. It had huge volume of 81 million, right? It's a sub-dollar stock, and it's up 44%. But if you just go by that information alone, and the fact that it had news that it restructured its debt and all this other great stuff, you'd say, wow, this is fantastic. But the bottom line is, what we're not taking into consideration, if we look at things just from the news perspective and not really look at the chart and the indicators, we're not taking into consideration that there was a run-up in price action and then a pretty massive sell-off that still, to this point, is still selling off. Now, the good news is it's still 56 minutes before the power hour, right? So volume could potentially come in, and hopefully we'll see something a little different with MRNO, baby. Does that make sense, Indelibles? Give me some kind of feedback in the comments section. Let me know you understand. Tell me if you don't understand. Tell me if you got a question. Let me know. I want to know. My lovely. Don't make me sing, doubles. Don't make me do it. Don't make me. I wanna know. I wanna know. I don't even know. What is that song, DBL Moms? What song is that? What song is it? If you ask me a question, I'll stop singing. I promise. Don't make me keep singing because I will. I will. I'm mean like that, doubles. What is that song? What is that? I wanna know, my lovely. Huh? It's where do you go? I thought it was I wanna know. Isn't it I wanna know? It's not I wanna know. It's where you wanna go. Why you wanna go? Why you wanna go? Why you wanna go? Take your love away from me. Why you wanna go? Rogue said, "Hi, Coach. What do you think about FLYX?" Let's take a look at FLYX. Rogue is in the house. Let's take a look at FLYX. Let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at it. It needs volume, I tell you. You can see that there's a... Yeah, it needs volume. RSI is indifferent. There's a lack of volume. The volume candles are very low. It formed kind of a cup and handle pattern. So if we get the graffiti pencil, I can draw a cup and handle. But when you're dealing with very low volume like that, doubles, you know, when you're dealing with really low volume like that, the charting of the candles is less reliable, right? So the main thing is it really needs to get volume, and more importantly, it needs to break this downtrend over here. This down, whoa, what the heck is that? Man, my drawing is off today. I don't know, but it don't look too good. FLYX needs some volume. All right, let's go ahead and get a dub for the community. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel at Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money. Actually, you know what, doubles? You tell them about the channels and all that. I gotta go and get myself something to drink. I'm a little parched. Hold on, Doubles is going to talk to you right now. Go ahead, Doubles.
Hello. How's everybody doing today? Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. And yeah, be sure to check us out on our YouTube channel at Coaching Money. At Coaching Money, where we do lots of videos, stock reviews, stock analysis, long form, short form videos, all sorts of cool stuff like that. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Ring the bell icon to stay notified when new videos are uploaded. Remember to share, because sharing is caring, ladies and gentlemen. Sharing is caring. And of course, if you want access to our private Discord, the link to join is in the description down below, as well as the pinned comment section. So be sure to check that out, because we got a 4-day trial for our real-time alerts and scams for only $9.99. Again, link to join is in the description down below, as well as the pinned comment section. So be sure to check it out. Okay. And of course, you can find us on our X.com, aka Twitter, at Coaching Money. At Coaching Money, we do lots of live streams there, lots of stock reviews and stock analysis there as well. You can find us there. Be sure to give us a follow. Be sure to give us set up your notifications so you can get all the tweets there, because we are doing lots and lots of tweeting pertaining to the stock market. Okay, and of course, you can find us on our Twitch at Coaching Money. At Coaching Money, where you can follow us and, of course, subscribe and do all the cool stuff there. You can do that as well. Again, that would be at Coaching Money on Twitch, at Coach Nick Money. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, you can find us on our Facebook, Instagram, and Threads at Coaching Money. At Coach Nick Money. All right. And you can find us on our TikTok, Tiki Taki, a.k.a. the Tac Tac. The Tac Tac. You can find us there at DBL Nicks. At DBL NICKS. And the screen name is Coach Nick Money. All right, and without further ado, I'm going to give you back to the Coach Meister General.
Did you tell him about the Discord?
Yes, I told him about the Discord.
You told him about the Discord? You told him about the YouTube channel? You told him about the YouTube channel?
Yes.
You told him about the X channel?
Yes.
Facebook, Instagram, Threads, Twitch?
Yes.
Did you tell him about TikTok, though?
Yes.
That's my boy. That's my boy right there. Doubles, my boy. Doubles.
Coach.
Doubles. Time
Coach, move your foot.
What? What?
You're knocking out my stuff.
Oh, no. What did I do? I bumped into something?
Yeah,
I bumped into something. Oh, my. All right. Calm down there, Chopper. It's all right. Calm down. Let's take a look at what PLYX is doing. PYL. Come on. What's going on here with my typographicals over here? PYLX. Come on. What's going on over here?
PLYX.
Come on. Let's refresh. I don't know what the heck I'm doing here. Come on now. Come on here. Let's go. Let's try it again. PLYX. Come on. Give it to me there. Oh, my. It's moving. It's moving. It's moving. And shares are trading higher after the company. What did the company do? There's no news. Let's take a look at the news. See if there's any news on this critter. Why is it moving? Friday, February 27th. Nothing new. Nothing happening. Nothing. No reason for it to be moving, I guess. I don't know. I don't know why it's moving. Is it a recent reverse split? I don't know. What is it? What is it? What is it? What's going on over here? There was some insider buying. There was some insider buying earlier, like weeks ago, but nothing right now. Anyway, it's moving. It's grooving. It's up 101%. So we'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep an eye on it. Why not? Why not? Let's go and get a dub for the community. Let's get that share party. We're up to 420 for the memes. Time to go to 500, 600. Let's get it shared. Let's get it shared. We got MGNX, heavy floated stock, moving 41%. MGNX, heavy float, moving up 41%. 41% of bro. Do I look awesome in my crown? DBL moms, do I look absolutely shemexy with my crown? Look at my crown. I'm pretty, baby. Let's go. Let's go. MGNX. What is that? Is that Mango Pharmaceuticals? Huh? Get that doggone thing out of my way. You're blocking my view of the ocean. What's wrong with you, fool? What's wrong with you, fool? What is wrong with them, bro? I had a beautiful view of the ocean. Right? You know what I'm saying? Come on. Let's get it. Let's get it. Oh, it looks like it's going to be a surf thing again, bro. That's kind of annoying, bro. I'm not going to lie. The surf thing's a little bit annoying to me. I'd rather just, like, drop where I want to drop, and that's that, bro. You feel me, doubles, right? You know what I'm saying, doubles? Wham, wham. There was a place that I wanted to land, doubles. I'm trying to remember. There was a place that was, like, really schmexy to me, bro. I don't know. Where you wanna go? Mr. Volcano Post. Da-da-da-da. How about right over here, bro? How about right over there? How about right over there, bro? Oh, moderation, bro. Alright, let's get that victory royale. We got some enemies landing near us. No bueno, no bueno, no bueno. Let's get a gun. Alright. Nothing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We got stuff over here. We got stuff over here, doubles. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Oh, what happened? Come on. Give me some of that juicy juice right there. Alright. We got some enemies coming? We do. Where you at, fool? Where you at, fool? Oh man, we got fools everywhere, bro. Come on, fool. Man, late bloomers, bro. Where'd the other guy go? Right there, bro. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here, bro. Mikasa, yo. Didn't I mention it was Mikasa? Mikasa, doubles. Mikasa, bro. No Sukasas. It's Mikasas, bro. Huh. These fools don't understand, bro. They don't understand the struggle, bro. Ooh, I jumped into the ocean. I'm pretty. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get that victory royale. ATPC microfloat up 64%. ATPC microfloat up 64%. Microfloat 64%. ATPC, baby. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. You know what I'm saying, doubles? You know what I'm talking about? You feel me, bro? Mi casa es su casa, bro. Oh, somebody was here, bro. Somebody took the loot over here, bro. What the heck? What's going on here, bro? I don't like that, bro. I don't like when they take my loot, bro. Don't take my loot, bro. Alright, alright, alright. Alright. Ooh, doubles. Ooh. 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 Yeah, yes, yes, I tell you, yes. Alright, alright. Somebody was already here, bro. Alright. Oh, look, can we take this one? No, we take this one. Why not? Why not? Let's do it. Uh-huh. Doubles, I feel invigorated over here, bro. I feel some invigoration over here, bro. I feel some excitement, bro. Let's get it done, bro. We got almost 500 folks in the house in La Casa, bro. We got almost 500. 500. Somebody's here, bro. Get out of here, bro. Come on, man. Get out of here, bro. Come on, bro. The heck, bro? Are they crazy? Are they crazy trying to shoot the coach? What the heck are they thinking? Let's get a share party. We're going to get a doublification for the community. For the doubles, for the community, bro. I don't do it for myself. I do it for the community because I like to share my beautiness to everybody. I'm beautiful. I tell you, I'm beautiful. DBL moms, I'm beautiful, right? Oh, we got an enemy over here. We got enemies, bro. We got enemies, bro. We got enemies nearby, fella. We got enemies nearby, bro. You feel me, doubles? There are enemies nearby. All right. Come on, give me that. Oh, already? That's it? Seriously? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I did not know. I already had 4 of those suckers in here. Ooh. You know what, bro? I feel like I should take... You know what? I'm going to take my extra impulse grenades. Why not, bro? I feel aggressive. You know what I'm talking about? Like I said, I feel aggressive, bro. Poor fella. You know what, bro? I feel sad about that a little bit, bro. You know, I'm getting a little misty, bro. Doubles? You feel me? I'm getting a little misty, bro, you know? I really am, bro. No. Seriously, doubles. I'm getting a little... No, I'm not. Why am I lying, bro? Why am I lying, doubles? You know I'm not telling the truth. I don't care. They got what they deserved. They messed with the coach. That's that. I don't want to hear no. Right, doubles? You messed with the coach, you got what you deserve. Ooh, bro. Bro, a jetpacker! A jetpacker, bro! A jetpacker! Oh, migration, bro. Oh, migration, bro. A jetpacker! Now, you know I like the MK better than the SCAR, but this is a gold SCAR, so I kind of feel obligated. You know? I feel an obligation, you know, bro? I feel like I need to be obligated to, like, carry the SCAR because it's gold, you know? They had some Fugazi SCARs. They had, like, the gray SCAR, the yellow SCAR, the green SCAR. But this one's a gold one, my brother. You feel me? Yeah, you know what I'm saying, right? Let's get that share party. We're almost at 600, folks. VTAK early mover up 33%. 33%. 33%. What's going on over here, bro? Anything going on? Where's everybody? Oh, somebody's shooting at the coach. Somebody just shot at the coach, bro. Somebody shot at the coach. Where y'all at? Why you hiding? Why are you hiding? Why are you hiding? Why? Oh, right over here, bro. Right over here, bro. Thank you for the loot. Since you don't want to show me where you're at, thank you for the loot. Right, Doubles? They want to hide. I'll just take your loot, bro. Ah, right over here, bro. Somebody's right over here, bro. Right in the La Casa. They were hiding. They were hiding some. Right there, bro. Oh, spinal! 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 Oh, migration! Oh, poor fella! It was oh, there's somebody else who wants to get spinal. Oh, migration! Oh my! Right over there, bro. Bro cheese, bro. Poor fella. Yeah. Shoot me, bro. Come on, do it. Yeah. Oh, what? Oh my God, did you see that, bro?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm not carrying the SCAR, bro. The MK is far better. You know that? It may not hit as hard as the SCAR, dude. It may not hit as hard as the SCAR, but it's better, bro. Let's take a look at some of these stonks real quick. Let's go back to the lobby. That was like Fugazi, bro. That was Fugazi. I don't know, Doubles. It's a share party going on. LGVN. Let's take a look at LGVN. LGVN. Moving, still pulling downward. It needs to break a downtrend. LGVN needs to break a downtrend. Needs volume. LGVN needs to break a downtrend. Needs volume. How about we take a look, Doubles? How about we take a look at SOS? SOS. I think this is a China stock. SOS. SOS. I don't know if it is or it isn't. It's kind of choppy. It's on an uptrend. Choppy uptrend, 34%. Choppy uptrend, 34%. Let's get a little drawing going on here. Upward uptrend, choppy uptrend, 34% on SOS. It is a 9 million float stock moving on only 304,000 shares of volume. Very low volume. Volume, I tell you. Volume. Let's take a look at MGNX. MGNX. Let's take a look at it. MGNX. What's the story? It's called Macrogenics. And it's trading higher after the company had better than expected Q4 results. So it's on an uptrend, up 40%. MGNX up 40% on better than expected Q4 results. On an uptrend, MGNX, better than expected Q4 results. And here is the trend line, trending upward, moving and grooving. It is a 51 million float stock, ladies and gentlemen. So it's a heavy floated stock moving on light volume, but it is up 40%, 40%. If you got a question, put it in the chat. If you got a comment, put it in the chat. If you want to share the stream, go ahead and share it. If you want to subscribe to the YouTube channel at Coach Money, set the notifications on. You don't want to miss another episode of Power Play, and you definitely want to watch the morning show, Microcap Mornings, with my illustrious co-host, who is the star of the show, the one and only indelible one, DBLX in the house, the Rainmaker, I tell you, the Rainmaker. And at 8:20 in the morning, Monday through Friday, 8:20 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday, he and the Serengeti Specialist, the huntress of all things parabolic, the one, the only DBL Moms, are in hunt of the next parabolic runner. They do it from 8:20 a.m. every morning, all the way into the regular hours. So pre-market into regular hours. So set the notifications on and follow us on YouTube at Coach Nick Money. At Coach Nick Money. Money, 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 money. Doubles. Money, 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 money. Doubles. Doubles. Money, 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 money. Money. Woo. Woo. Yo, I'm kind of annoyed at the way I played, bro. You know? Can I be honest with you?
Why?
I should have not gotten rid of the MK. That is my gun du jour. You know what I mean?
Gun to what now?
It's my favorite gun, bro. I love the MK, bro. Even though it doesn't hit as hard from far away, it just lasers people, bro. You know? It lasers people. Like you could lock in. You know what I mean? It reminds me of the Deadeye, except it's faster. It doesn't hit as hard as the Deadeye, but it's so fast that if you lock in on the person, my gracious doubles, my goodness. Anyway, let's go get a dub for the community. Let's go ahead and get a dub for the community. Meanwhile, ACXP low float moving 41%. ACXP low float moving 41%. Yes, sir. ACXP. Looking at MGNX on an uptrend, 41%. Percenta. Let's go to DXST. We'll keep an eye on that one while we're percolating over here. Let's take a look at it. DXST. Let's take a look at it. Come on now. Come on, decent holdings, still on that downtrend. Look at that double top. No bueno. RSI still dipping. And the volume candles are, in fact, also still on that downward trajectory. We want to see that break. We want to see it break, doubles. We want to see a break of that downtrend. You know what I'm saying, doubles? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's get a share party. We're almost at 700. Let's go for 800. Let's go, baby. Oh my gracious, doubles. Oh my goodness, bro. Let's do it. 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 All right, where are we gonna go, doubles? Oh, it's a surf thing again, bro. Bro, this is annoying. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Give me the bus back, bro. I mean, I don't mind doing it once in a blue, but now you're starting to be ridiculous, you know? Right? It's ridiculous, bro. Give me my bus back, bro. I got the fare. I'll give you the money. I don't mind. I don't need to save 50 cents for the bus. Come on now. Come on now. Just give me the bus back. I want the bus back, I tell you. In fact, I'll get my Lamborghini and drive my Lamborghini. You know what I'm saying, doubles? They do got the Lamborghinis, right? They got the Lamborghinis. They got the Ferraris, right? They got all of that stuff, right? Ferraris. They got all of that stuff, bro. I'm telling you. Let's get that share party. Let's go for 700. 700. Let's go. We're almost there. Let's go. Let's go. ACXP moving upward ever so slightly. We can see that. All right. It's 44%. 44%. Doubles. Percenta. Man, they're giving me Fugazi weapons right now. A pistol? Just a pistol? That's all I got? Just a corner? Come on, man. Give me better weapons than this, bro. Seriously, bro? Come on, bro. 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 What's going on over here? What's going on over here? Had to do it, bro. I feel bad for that guy. Doubles, you know that, right? You know I'm upset about that, right? Not even a little bit, bro. Not even a little bit. Not even a little tiny bit, bro. We got somebody over there too, bro. Let's go, baby. Come on now. Hey, we got somebody over there that wants to play. Somebody that wants to play. Man, I'm angry, bro. Can you tell? Can you tell that I'm angry, bro? I'm angry. I'm angry. I'm angry. I'm angry. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Oh, wait a minute. That fella's right there, bro. Man, every shot, bro. I hate this gun. The MK by far is the best gun, bro. I'm sorry, but you know, I don't want to say nothing, but it's the best gun, bro. It's the best AR. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, bro. Ooh, okay. All right. I got you. Let's get this going. Let's get it going, doubles. Let's get it going. Alright, let's get out of here, bro. There's some shooting going on over here, bro. Where is everybody? Over here. Why is he doing that? There you go. Very nice to meet you. Very lovely to meet you. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Doubles. Very nice, very nice. Very nice, doubles. Very nice. Alright, let's get it going on. Let's get it going on, doubles. Let's get it going on. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it, bro. Bro cheese. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it going. Let's get it going on. Yummy. Yummy, I tell you. Where did the... There it goes. Right there. That's what I was looking for. Give me my impulses, bro. Impulse grenade. Let's get it. Let's get it, doubles. Let's get it. Let's get it going on. Let's go. Doubles. 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 Alright. We're gonna get a victory royal for the indelible trap. We gotta do it. We gotta do it. ATPC moving 59%. ATPC moving 59%. Why not? Let's get these things on, doubles. Let's do it, bro. We got it. We got the technology. I don't like my weapons, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I hope there's something decent in here. You know, how about a jetpack? Can we get a jetpacker? Garbage so far, bro. Garbage so far. I don't like that, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Give me something good, bro. What the heck, y'all? What the heck, doubles? What the heck? Come on. What's going on here? What's going on? Man, this is some fugazi loot, dude. Fugazi, I tell you. Fugazi. It's forget about it. Forget about it. There's nothing schmexy, bro. Ooh, look ahead, bro. Look ahead. We got a little chugga-jugga. A little chugga-chugga-chugga. A little chugga-chugga. Can we go to... You know what I should do, doubles? I'll tell you what I should do. You know what I should do? I should go and see if there's anything in the vending machines, bro. That's what I'm thinking, bro. I did not check the vending machine because I was really interrupted by that creature that was like chopping away over there. Remember?
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. Let's go see what's going on. Let's see if there's anything particularly schmack here. Let's see. Yes or no, Doubles? Yes or no? It looks like there might be a jetpack. Maybe a jetpack. Could be. Let's see. There's a jetpack. Look, a jetpack. Let's go. Let's go. What about the AR? What's the deal with the AR? Anything good? Don't tell me it's that lock-in AR garbage. Yeah, I don't want that. I'm sorry, bro. I just don't like it, bro. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's get out of here, bro. Let's get out of here, bro. Let's get out of here, bro. Let's get out of here. I think there's a bottle here, bro. Look at that. Is there a bot here? Yeah. I think somebody eliminated himself. Or maybe he got Fugazi. Did he get Fugazi? No, look at this, bro. Look, Doubles. Somebody got, you know what I mean? I don't know where you want to go. Okay, I don't know. What do we do? Let's take this over here. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it done. Let's get her done, I tell you. Let's get her done. Let's get the zone, bro. That's what I'm thinking, bro. We should get the zone. What do you think, Doubles? Get the zone? There's some shooting going on over here, bro. Oof. 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 There's some weapons here. Weapons. Weapons.
Wepa!
Wepa! Right? You know what? Let's take this thing, man. I like this better. I'm sorry, but I just do. Alright. Let's get it in. Let's get it in, bro. Let's do it, Doubles. Let's do it. Alright, we're gonna get into the zone, folks. Let's get a share party. Let's share it up. Let's share it up. Ooh, an enemy right there, bro. Right there is a fella. Come on, let's go. He's out, bro. He left. He zipped up. That was him. This thing didn't let me out fast enough, bro. Didn't let me out fast enough, you know? Alright, it don't matter none. It don't matter none, I tell ya. I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about nothing, bro. Nothing, honey. I ain't worried about nothing, bro. Not even a little bit. I got this, Doubles. I got it like that. You got it like that? I got it like that. I got it like that, Doubles. Where is everybody? Where is everybody, bro? See, now this time it let me out. You see this? See how fugazi this could be, bro? There's another car right there, bro. Another vehicle, bro. Another vehicle, bro. Right? Why not? Why not, bro? Why not, bro? Why not, bro? Looks like there's another whatchamacallit over here. Another guy over here. Look. Huh? Look. Or maybe he's up top somewhere? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. There's somebody here, bro. That I know. There's somebody nearby, bro. Right? There was somebody nearby, bro. That I do know. They hiding. And I don't feel like doing hide and seek, bro. I don't feel like it. get a better weapon. Nope. Garbaggio. Garbaggio. Garbaggio, bro. It's still that garbage, bro. Oh, there we go. There's an enemy right there. Boy, that guy missed every shot, bro. Why is he doing that, bro? Do you see this? I don't know, bro. Right? No, it was. Oh, doubles! How the hell did he do that? How did he get up there, bro?
You just fell out of the sky.
No. How did he do that, bro? Nah, man, something was not right there. I gotta see that. I don't understand what happened there.
Fell out the sky.
No, he jumped in. He came from the bottom, but I don't know.
How you jumped
Did
that
he?
high?
Yeah, exactly. How did he jump that high? I mean, that didn't make. You know what I'm saying? It didn't make any sense. Let me see that. That did not make sense. Because I built up, you know what I mean, several levels to avoid that. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Let's see. Let's see what he did. You know, maybe it was just a good play on his part. I doubt it. I doubt it, bro. I doubt it. Let's see. Gonna have some coffee. We're gonna go over some stonks. DXST really is like not moving right now. It's going downtown. We don't like that. We don't like that. Let's take a look at LGVN while we're doing the review, the VOD review. LVGN, LVGN, LV. Oh no, it's LGVN, bro. LGVN, Vienna. Still on that downtrend. Has to break the VWAP. Let's go over here and see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Oh. What happened? Okay, so we went over here. This is me. Right? Let's slow this down a little bit. Let's slow this down. So I want to see Mate R. That's the guy's name. Mate R. It's this guy right here. Now look, right? All right, let's speed this up. What is he going to do? Let's get into his viewpoint. Gameplay. All right, let's slow it down. Bro, how did he do that? Ah, he built up, bro. He built up. I didn't realize he built up. He totally built up. He was legit, bro. He got me. He got me, bro. You know what I'm noticing, bro? The game is like not... The game is not... Like, it's hard to hear people. They've changed something about the audio. I don't know what it is, because I did not hear this guy build at all. Not even a little bit, bro. That was sad. That was sad. It hurt my feelings, man. I think I need a tissue, bro. I need a tissue, bro. I need a tissue because LGVN keeps going downtown. I need it to break, bro. Come on now. I'm not even in the stock and I want it to break, bro. Come on now. Come on, stonk. Break for love. ACXP. Let's take a look at ACXP. Doubles. ACXP. Cha-cha. ACXP. Cha-cha. And we got what do we got? We got 17 minutes before the power hour, bro. Yeah, we got it. We got it like that. You got it like that? We got it like that. Let's get a share party going on. Let's share it up. Share it up. It's up 52%. ACXP up 52%. 52%. It's coming to a resistance level right over here. Let's go to the resistance area right there. It broke resistance at $3. $3. Let's take a look at the the custom scanners from the private Discord. It is a low floater at 3 million. Volume, it's 27 million. You have a 9-time rotation on this stock, and it's moving and it's grooving. It has resistance at around $3, $3.05. If it breaks that resistance, it could be Shamexe. It's a significant resistance area. You could see that it failed a couple of times on that point. So this is going to be a key area that it needs to try to break out of. RSI is moving up towards overbought, giving us a bullish signal, and we have a candle that is starting to show some signs of size. It's a green one. It's not huge, but it's starting to move upward as we get closer to power hour, 16 minutes before the power hour. PIII, PIII, PIII. Let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at it, doubles. PIII is trending upward. It is a micro float stock of 376,000 shares. You could see it on the custom scanners that we're sharing from the private Discord with the community on the live stream. And the thing is, the volume is only 646,000. So it's a really low float stock, and it has pretty low volume, but it's up 38%. So PIII, low float stock, needs volume up 38%, trending upward. RSI is drifting upward ever so slightly, ever so gently. Doubles, double trouble, double trouble. Double, 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 double trouble. All right. Anyway, that's the story. Let's go and get one more game in to try to get a dub for the community. And let's get a share party. We're almost at 900. Let's get 1,000. Let's get 1,000 folks in here. Chat's been kind of quiet today. They don't want to talk to the coach. I feel sad, doubles. I'm not gonna lie. Nobody wants to talk to the coach. I'm a friendly fella, I tell you. I really am. Ask my betrothed. She tell you. She knows I'm friendly and loving and kind and sweet, right, DBL moms? Can we have a hey for the folks? Oh my gracious. Oh my gracious. Oh my goodness, doubles. Oh my goodness. Let's go and get a dub. Let's get a duplication. Let's get to 1,000. We just broke 900. Let's go for 1,000. And if you want me to extend the show, put it in the chat. If I don't get any comments, so I'm not going to do it. You know what I mean, dubs? You know? Night Rogue says, time for the dub. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Let's get that share party going on. And let's get some folks in here. Let's get some conversation. Makes it more fun. Makes the time go better when I hear folks talking to me. Yes, sir. Oh, doubles. Again with the dang gangs. Again, the surfboard. Again, doubles. What is going on? What happened to the bus, bro? What happened to the bus, bro? Bro. Come on, bro. I hate this surfing thing. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like the bus, bro. I want to land in the middle of the map, bro. I want to land in the middle of the map, have some activity, you know. I got that new drop that I like, you know what I mean? Doubles. I don't know, bro. I don't know what happened. Maybe they blew up the bus. I don't know. I don't know what happened to the bus, but I want the bus back. I want the bus back, doubles. I want it back, doubles. I want it back, doubles. I want it back. What? What are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about. What are you talking about, doubles? What trailer, bruh? I didn't see no trailer, bruh. Alright, doubles, you don't need to be nasty to your father, you know that, right? You know, I'm your papa. I'm your papa. I'm your papa, you know what I mean? You gotta be nice to your papa. You gotta respect your papa. You gotta be a good boy.
Coach, did you destroy the battle once again?
What?
Did you destroy the battle once again?
I did. I do that a lot too. Dude, I get temperamental, you know that, bro. You know I could be temperamental, right?
No wonder you're not gonna. Well, no wonder.
Ooh, look, there's a jetpack of doubles. Listen to me, there's somebody landing over here. Doubles, there's somebody landing over here, bro. There's somebody landing nearby, bro. Doubles, there's somebody landing over here, bro. Oof. Wow. There was somebody over here. What happened? What happened? They gone.
Are we just gonna ignore the fact that there's a spaceship?
No, Doubles, I'm not going to ignore, but there was somebody landing on me. I'm breaking it. I'm going to break it. I'm going to break it because I want to... I'm going to break it because I want to own it, bro. I know about the spaceship. I've landed here before, Doubles. I played this game once or twice before, bro. You know that, right? Yeah, once or twice. Not that often. Shut up. Leave me alone. Stop hating. Stop hating, armor player. Stop hating. Stop hating me. I know, but you're being mean to Papa Bear, bruh. You're being... Alright, enough with the spaceship, okay? Listen. Listen. I think there's somebody here, so I gotta, like, concentrate. I think there's somebody here, Doubles. You know what I mean? Doubles, I think so. I don't know. Something's going on with this game, bro. I don't know where you want to go. Ooh. What happened over here, bro? I don't need that. I can use this, right? Oh, the storm's coming, Doubles. Oh no, the storm's coming, Doubles. Oh no, the storm's coming. Oh no, the storm's coming. Ooh, no, I don't want this. No, you know what? I want the other one. I want this one. There's somebody over here, bro! Oh my goodness gracious! Oh my creation! Oh my creation! Oh my creation! Poor fella! Poor fella didn't know what hit him. It was like a Mack truck, I tell you.
Mack truck built?
Yup. I don't want this. Do I want this? Oh, somebody's here, Doubles. No, I didn't want that, bro. This is throwing me off, bro. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here, bro. Get out. Ooh, thank you very much and kindly. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, bro. A good appreciation from you. What a good fella you are. What a good fella. What a good fella, Doubles. No? Alright, bro. Bro, that was like very sweet of him. Thank you for the donation. The donation. Thank you. Thank you very, very kindly. Thank you very kindly. What am I doing, bro? What am I doing, bro? What am I doing, bro? Alright, let's get this going. It's kind of annoying, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Marty's in the house, prowling for dubs. That's right, baby. Marty. What's up? What happened over here? They took all the loot, bruh. They took all the loot, bruh. Come on, bruh. Come on, man. All the good stuff was always taken, bruh. What happened? They didn't jet back out of here, bruh? But what is this spice doing? Isn't that annoying, bro? I would say that's a little bit annoying, bro. I don't know. It's kind of annoying, though. I will tell you this. Yeah, I guess, bro. I don't know. Alright, let's get into zone, bro. That is the catchphrase, bro. 100%. Prosenta. 100%. Come on, do it already. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it going on. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here, bro. Why is it that the MKs are all gray? What is going on? They must be like anti-coach right now, bro. Because you know that the coach likes the MK, bro. I'm telling you, bro. It's just not right. It's got to be left, bro. It's got to be left, bro. Right? Craziness, bro. Wah, 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 wah. Oh, dude, what is this? Oh, look at that, bro. Look. Doubles, is that the guy? That's the guy over there, bro. Look. Is that the guy over there? Is that the guy? I think it's the guy, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's the guy, bro. I think we should murder-late him. Oh, yeah. Why not, bro? Let's murder-late him. It's the gal, actually. Look, she's doing like karate and whatnot, bro. Just like that, bro. Wait till you see, it was worth it, bro. Right? I'm just saying, bro. Bro, the gun was this one right here, bro. Purple. The purple. The purple. What? No, I don't want that. I don't want that one. I mean, I didn't know what it had. Not my fault. I did not know. I did not know. I did not know. I did not know. Doubles, I did not know. You know what I mean? I did not know. I did not know. Oh man, there's somebody over here, bro. You don't have to move. Why does it seem like it keeps moving as I'm going in? Somebody here, bro. Bye-bye, fellas. Bye-bye, fool. Let's get it going. I feel like I want to go merculate that guy. Because he was mercantile, bro. You know what I'm talking about, bro? Because he was annoying me a little bit. I'm not going to lie, bro. I'm not going to lie, bro. Where you at, fool? Come on, where you at, fool? One person here, bro. Yep. I gotta go. Oh, this guy's right here, bro. Oh, no, 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 no. He's gonna shoot me, bro. Oh, dude.
What type of?
Third party, bro. The guy was right there, third party. Yeah, that was the guy that was shooting us, bro. Yeah, he got me, bro. He got me, bro. He got me, bro. He got me. Let's get a share party. We got 1,000 folks over here. We got 1,000 folks in the stream. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it going on. All right, folks. Listen, here's the deal. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel at Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money. And also follow us on x.com at Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money. And we're also on TikTok. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, and Twitch at Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money.
We're on the Tiki-Taki at DBL Nicks. At DBL Nicks. And, of course, we have our 4-day trial Our 4-day trial. Our trial, folks. You know what I'm talking about? What I'm saying, doubles. You know what I'm saying, bruh? Bruh. What happened over here? What happened over here? What happened over here? Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right. All right, quick thing before we wrap up. If you've been watching and you're serious about small caps, don't just sit on the outside trying to piece it together by yourself. We got a 4-day full access pass for $9.99. It's full access. You come inside, you see how we actually operate live, how we structure trade ideas, how we map levels, how we think about risk, how we handle momentum. You'll get the next day early watch list. You'll see the 24/7 market news flow in real time. You'll have access to the pre-market scanners and after-hour scanners in addition to the regular scanners with float, volume, and catalyst context built in. That's so important. And you'll see our ticker tape built to catch stocks when they're starting to heat up before they actually go parabolic. This isn't noise, it's structure. If that's how you want to approach this market, grab the 4-day pass, come see it live. The link's in the description and in the pinned comment, and let us know that you saw us on the stream. Why not? All right? So go ahead and do that. Indelibles, I call y'all indelibles because I want you to leave your mark. I want you to achieve your goals, your aspirations, and your dreams, and I want you to achieve your goals, aspirations, and dreams, and leave your mark and make sure it's unerasable, aka indelible, baby. And make sure that you're sharing all the loveliness with everyone around you, because at the end of the day, it's more fun to have success and fun in general with other folks as well. We love you very much. I hope you learned a lot from what I was teaching you. I hope I did it in an entertaining way and you got a couple of laughs out of it as well, so that you didn't get bored, right? We don't want to be those boring folks with like a British accent talking funny. You know what I mean? Talking funny. The stock is trending upward. No. We got to make it entertaining and educational, and that takes a little bit more effort, but it's well worth it. Much love to you all. It's Coach Nick Money, DBL Nicks, and the Serengeti Specialist herself, the one and only.